Okay, we just wrapped it up at Costco. Had a good little Costco lunch. Now we're about to head home because, okay, whew. Thought that said 4, I was about to have a heart attack. Because I need to get home, unload everything, and then pack back up to go. I'm doing a cleansing for my friends over at Claire and Jane. They're moving locations, so I'm gonna go and cleanse the new space before they open. They have their opening day tomorrow. Grand rising, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Okay. I woke up with so much cramps and I just felt miserable, but ultimately I was like, is it bad enough to stay in bed and not get up and like start my day without the kids? And I was like, no. So when I heard Casey mixing up the coffee, I was like, okay, it's time to get up. Anyways, I want to show you guys really quick some of the stuff that we've been buying for the garden and some of the seeds that we grew that you guys watched us put in the little pods last week. So this little guy right here is one of the flowers. So that we have 2 rows of just flowers right here. It's kind of bright, yeah, it's in here. So let me see if I can take this tape off so I can show you. Look how pretty they're looking. So these here, of course, are all beets. And then we have kale, lettuce, celery has not gotten moving yet. And then we have onion. Let me see. Oh yeah, the onion is coming along as well. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So our onion's starting to come along. Let me see, who's this right here? This is broccoli. And yeah, I guess the onions are just taking a little bit longer. I'm really excited about these flowers though. That was one thing. Ooh, sorry babies. Okay, so over here yesterday, we made a stop at Walmart because I needed some things to clean my van out, which looks well, it still looks like a mom van, but you know what I mean. So we picked up another pod, just in case, because you can never have too many, I don't think. And then we picked up some, I think these are daffodils as well. No, these are irises. So we picked up irises, we picked up hyacinth, purple and, or no, white and blue, I believe. And then we picked some tulips as well. And then, oh my god, I need to water my baby. I've been having the kids water the plants lately to give them like their own little chore. Sometimes the little ones get missed. Why did you guys feel the need to chew this though? You guys are so weird. Anyways, okay, and then we've got another bucket here of daffodils. I love these so much. Let me see if I can show you in a minute of some that we have growing on the back of our property. And then Ollie really wanted some raspberries when we went to Costco the other day, and I bought these Tiffany roses. Have been some of my most favorite fragrant roses for several years. I don't know a whole lot about roses, so I'm hoping that those will do well. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in from here and show you. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Can you see those are daffodils all the way in the back of our property? And we've got them just kind of around that tree line down there. They're really beautiful. It was honestly one of my favorite things about this property when we were walking it before like the house was being built. Like we would come out here and just walk all of the time. And so as it like started to be coming this time of year, like spring, and we saw those. I was just like, I feel really good about this place. So anyways, I'm about to sit down and do my meditation, my morning routine. I also have some video editing to do. For whatever reason, the last two vlogs have not been posting to YouTube, and I was completely unaware of that because I don't really check it in between, which I guess I'll have to get better at doing. But yeah, so I'm gonna go through my morning routine. Casey made coffee, and we'll see when everybody wakes up today. What? Yeah. Hi. Oh, I'm not messing with you. Go away. It's our time, Ollie.
It's our time for the outside.
Casey broke the handle on my air fryer, so I've got to like stick my hands in there. Huh?
That's in there.
I guess technically you're right, huh?
No, because he broke your handle, so sit down.
Anyways, Ollie asked for this panko shrimp that we've been buying from Costco.
Yeah, because
It's got 14 grams of carbs for every 3 shrimp.
it's super good.
It's super good. Wait, is this not the one with the chili sauce? You got a different one.
Yeah, because I wanted a tiny different one.
Oh. All right. It is a beautiful, sunny, I think it's like 75 day. I don't know why a lot of these kids aren't at school today, but anyways. So we decided to just come outside and just sit and do whatever. So I'm gonna put one of the garden boxes together out here, as well as one of the shelves to put some of the stuff that we bought yesterday at Walmart, plus like any of our new trays that we have coming up. I think it's gonna take me a while to put the greenhouse together, to be honest, because I have all these garden beds to put in as well. So we shall see. But and also my overalls are dirty, and I feel like I gotta do my best work in my overalls, you know? Anyways, right now I am paying the kids to pick weeds out of the flower beds so that we can pick these flower beds and like clean them up. And then I want to bring in fresh mulch so that it just looks really nice out here. Let me show you. So as you can see, it's looking a little bit crusty. Okay, our rose bushes are like, I don't know. From what I've been learning about roses, I feel like this is just probably not the best spot to put them. And also, I didn't do them any justice by putting all of that faux spider webs in here as well. But anyways, as you can see, we've got a lot of like weeds and stuff around here. So we're gonna spruce all of that up. And then I'm gonna give some of these bushes and stuff a nice trim. And just overall clean it up, because sometimes trash, like when it's really windy, will fly out and it just kind of like accumulates in here. And then I want to trim all of these bushes up here as well, and just get everything looking like we appreciate it, you know?
Had this conversation more than 10 times. After 9, I still wished you were mine. Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5
decided we had to share the sunshine with our babies. They've got almost all their feathers, so I think that we're pretty close to putting them on the back patio with their heat lamp still, but at least outside, so they're starting to acclimate to being out, because they're definitely getting too big for the little setup we had for them.
I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same.
Beautiful. Just like you.
You want me to. 'Cause I love you.
All right, we had a great day. It was so good. We were outside in the sunshine all day. Everybody is dirty and happy. So I posted on my stories to see if anybody, it's been a while since I did a card pull for people, so I thought it would be fun to do it, and I think I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna do video this time, individual video. I made a really good one today. I am actually coming to you from the future. I usually prefer to wrap up my vlogs completely on Sundays and then start a fresh one on Monday. But today is Monday, so as you can see, I'm wrapping up last week's vlog. Basically, where did we leave off? I think we left off somewhere like Thursday. Friday, we went and like ran some errands and did a couple things in preparation for that evening, because Casey had an awards banquet, and my best friend Jessica came over with her her child Aiden, and they watched over my babies. It was fantastic. I was so happy for the kids to have somebody to play with. So it was kind of just like a really fast day on Friday. We went to Casey's award banquet, and like I didn't vlog any of that because I felt like, well, for one, we were late, okay? Because there was so much traffic getting to Murfreesboro that we were literally 40 minutes late to this thing. When we walked in, it was just silent, and they were like just showing us where to go sit. And at first, like I felt, I guess I was just like anxious, and I didn't even really think that I would be. And something that I did notice heading there, and then while I was there, because I just like kind of just like started shaking, and it's the kind of shakes where like you feel like you're cold, but you know that you really don't need to be cold, so you're just like sitting there shaking. I don't know if anybody gets like that either, but so I'm sitting there, and they're like kind of going through these like awards and things. And really just a lot of what was going through my mind was like wondering like if I was like pretty enough to be Casey's wife, if I was like good enough to like stand next to him. And I think most of that is because it's like, you know, nobody's obviously ever met me before, so it's like, you know, I don't know why I was really like doing that to myself. And it wasn't even that I was doing it to myself, I was just kind of like watching it unfold, and I'm thinking to myself like, this man's been with you for 10 years. He's not going anywhere. And there's a lot more to you than just your looks. And sometimes even like knowing that deep in my body is one thing, and then like I have to ask myself sometimes, like, why do I still allow these like thoughts to live here? What am I doing to entertain them that keeps them nourished and living in my body? And and I think that that still just speaks to like some healing that I need to do around like things that are appearances. Daisy wants to have her moment in the spotlight as well. Anyways, so that's kind of what happened Friday. I want to talk to you guys about what happened on Thursday though, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't even know if I vlogged any of that. So Thursday I had my first psychiatric appointment that I've had in years. And I did a lot of work before that, as you guys know. Like I was really just like going through it emotionally, like purging a lot. But you know, there was still a little bit of nerves there, nothing that I felt like I couldn't handle. I did start to notice like some anxiety attacks coming in, which I had not experienced in a long time. So in general, over the last month, I would say, like over the last moon cycle, I would say that I was feeling just like very, very vulnerable, which I know from one standpoint is a beautiful thing and exactly where I needed to be. From another standpoint, just obviously like very exposed, like very vulnerable. And there's a part of me that wishes that I could like plan out when my healing things will be, because that would make me feel like I have more control over it. And the thing is that one like quote comes to mind that I remember hearing as a child, because I grew up Catholic, and I remember them saying a lot that you know, like we never know the hour when, like, or I guess like of our death, like it just comes like a thief in the night. And I very much felt like this whole healing experience, and now that I'm coming out of it, really came like a thief in the night for me. And I think I really understand like the reasoning behind that, because otherwise my ego would have all this time to like prepare. And I wouldn't be able to submerge myself into that experience as much as I felt like I have in the last few weeks. I really felt like I accomplished what I needed to during that time. So during my psychiatric appointment, I just let myself really share everything with her, as far as like all the questions that she asked me. And as I was starting to feel like pretty anxious and like having things come up for me, I let them be seen, because I felt safe with her. Like I trust her to help me with this. And so and you know, like I reached for my like grounding crystals. I was sat in my comfort chair. Like I did all of the things that I felt were appropriate in order to create that safe feeling for myself. Thankfully the kids were out here and they totally understood, other than like getting Ollie, checking Ollie's sugar at the beginning of my call, and Hannah was very understanding about that. And then Casey came home, and so anyways, to summarize that experience, I do in fact still have a lot of the symptoms of like post-traumatic stress disorder, and something that she explained to me that really like I just can't, it's not that I don't want to let go of, it's that it really just like has made sense to me, is that she said that because of all the trauma from such a young age, and then as it, you know, had more and more situations tacked onto it up until the age of 23, my brain just like never developed in the way that it should have. And I think that's really interesting because in the days before my appointment, I was talking to a mentor, and I was telling her that there's a lot of this, like, I feel like I can't be like who I should be, and I'm angry about it. And so to hear Hannah, baby's up. Anyways, have heard Hannah tell me that my brain just didn't develop the way that it should have because that was all happening as my brain was developing. And I'm like, okay. So did you just fart? I'm trying to fidget now. So all of that to say that that's kind of where I was at the second half of the week. I will be sharing more about this like mental health journey, how I'm feeling so far. The only, I guess, I can't even say if it's the medication or not, because I've just felt very relaxed. So that could be medication, that could not. I haven't really felt the urge to push myself super hard yet. I have sat down and like had some creative moments. I've gotten back to my emails finally, like taking care of things like that. I'm caught up on my grid so that I can start on Monday today. And I'm satisfied with that. And so I kind of just feel like because we had stuck to such a good routine beforehand that it's actually a lot easier for me to drop back into my present moment after doing this healing, because it's all kind of mapped out for me. So, and we will talk about that more in next week's vlog. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening. And I hope that you will follow on this journey with me.